Jackie's going to grab cone 5. All right, drivers. On the tone, less than 5. Woo, car went sideways. Let Steve jump in front of Nick, but oh, they tangled, they tap. Steve doing donuts. Not sure he got all the dope off his tires. He did get a little help from Nick there off the start. That lets Steve up into that 4th spot. Nick falls down to 5th. The battle between Mike and Wes. Through the chicane onto the straightaway. Mike trying to go around the outside. Wes taps. Go low on the sweeper, low on the sweeper, low on the sweeper. Wes falls to the back of the pack. Steve up into 2nd in one fell swoop. Nick through the field. Wes gets around Mike. So it is John, Steve, Nick, Wes, Mike. Oh, trouble coming onto the straightaway for Mike.
5 minutes left.
He gets it going back straight again. John out into a 7-second lead over Steve. And pulling away. Nick trying to close in on Steve, though. 1/10 of a second there. Nick goes over Steve. But then Steve comes back with 11.2 to Nick's 11.6. Wes with a 12.9. Mike with a 12.4. Tries, oh, trouble for Wes. There's, oh, easy on the spur. Wes yanked the trigger. Might have lost a couple teeth on that one. Mike up on his back bumper. 6/10 last lap around. Wes goes 11.9 to try to run away from Mike. That's his fastest lap so far. Mike with that 12.4 fast lap.
4 minutes left.
Nick now closing back in on Steve. Steve had a hard lap about 3 laps ago with that 12.8. Allowed Nick to close into a 2nd, or 7/10 right now. Oh, Nick gets around Steve. Steve lets him go inside front of the driver's stand. Nick taps the sweeper inside. Steve up on his back bumper. He straight shots the center chicane. Oh, Nick taps the flapper. So does Steve. They trade back and forth 2 or 3 times in the same lap. Oh, Steve. Get out of my way. What the hell? Never lift. Oh, John out to a lap lead. Oh, watch in front of the driver's stand.
3 minutes left.
Oh, easy. Watch the spur. That puts Mike up into that 4th spot. Wes down to 5th. The battle raging around those drivers as Nick works his way up on Mike. John back out clean track in front of him. Wes gets around Mike, but taps coming onto the straightaway. Doesn't get that far away from him. He taps at the end of the straight. Mike back up on his back bumper. Wes through the chicane, Mike through the chicane. Steve now about 2.5 seconds behind Nick. Nick comes into the infield. Steve straight shoots, straight lines the chicane. Was it? Nick works his way onto the straightaway. Goes 12 flat to Steve's 11.7. So Steve is coming.
2 minutes left.
Does he have enough time? No, he barrel rolls it. Bounces backwards. Trouble for Nick. Watch it through the center chicane. Easy through the center chicane. Trouble for Mike as he falls further back. Dennis almost fell over here. He's going to put his body down for the marshal job. So John out and gone. Nick 10 seconds up on Steve. Steve 8 seconds up on Wes. Wes 12 seconds up on Mike. Everybody's stretching it out in this last race.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left. "30
Wes
seconds
gets
left.
out of the way of Nick. That's still the closest battle, Steve and Nick. But Nick coming up on the back bumper of Steve. With 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
Oh, trouble for Mike. Leader behind Mike. Oh, he gets way out of the way.
Mike Sutterfield done.
That's a race. Everybody will hit the line and be done.
Steve Kuithe done. Nick Skinner done.
Just waiting on Wes.
John Prolic's done.
And
Wesley McCutcheon
everybody
done.
done. 32.